as we drift on to the future of gaming, let's not forget that sometimes we shouldn't let the past dictate us. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Despite my cryptic opening, I'd like to talk about something that I think is very important that we realize and that we recognize. And it's the perception of wrong versus different. And this is something that I've been observing more and more over the years as people on YouTube have become very popular and their opinions have become sort of word of law by some people. Or game makers or whatever, But typically it's YouTube because that's the format that people get to spread their message through. What I mean by this is, and this definitely comes back to first-person shooters because that's definitely a place where you see the most juxtaposition of opinions, is that just because it isn't like how you remember doesn't mean it's bad. Now, what I mean is, just because Call of Duty is a first-person shooter doesn't mean that it's bad because it isn't like Doom, or Shadow Warrior, or Duke Nukem 3D. That isn't wrong. There's nothing inherently bad about that. There isn't anything that makes it any worse than any of those other games. On the simple level of how we look at it, because it's a design choice at its core. And if it's executed well, why should you care? Sonic's a platformer and Mario's a platformer, but those are two different styles of executions, and people can like both of them. So why can't I like Doom and Halo and Call of Duty and Arma and Bioshock? Why can't I like all of those because they're different? I mean, people will say, oh, Sonic sucks, Mario's the best, but when you get right